협동 미션 굴러떨어지는 머리. 로베스피에르를 위해 일하는 첩자인 디디에르 파통은 템플 기사단에 관한 정보를 모았지만 배반당해 사형을 선고받았습니다. 파통의 비망록이 샤틀레 감옥에 있으며 파통은 단두대를 향해 가고 있습니다. 비망록과 파통을 모두 구해야 합니다.
The law of suspects has started a wave of paranoia. One wrong word and you're a dead counter-revolutionary.
Citizen, there's been some error. I'm no royalist.
You have all been named enemies of freedom by your fellow citizens.
I have information for Robespierre. Citizen Robespierre! We have enemies among us.
Didier Pétain, patriotic citizen turned super spy.
We have traded one tyrant for another.
Pétain got a little carried away. He ratted out hundreds of Parisians. No crime is too small. He got so good at snooping, he found something he shouldn't have.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
The Templar Order.
And you can identify these citizens?
Many, yes. They are not loyal to France. I fear they may control members of our own government.
Guards! You truly are a gifted spy, Pétain. Perhaps too gifted. Arrest this traitor.
You can't do this! No!
Witness the fate of those who betray their fellow citizens.
Pétain has valuable Templar secrets, and he's no good to the assassins dead. Get to the notebook, then save Pétain. Pétain's notebook is a who's who of the Templar Order. You need to get it before it's destroyed. The front entrance is pretty heavily guarded. Maybe look around for a more sneaky assassin approach. Okay, you've got the key. Now go get that notebook.
아, 미살상 무기.
Got the notebook. Now's the fun part. Let's go rescue Pétain. The assassins have a distraction planned, but there are a lot of Templars here. Take them out first. Here comes the distraction. Be ready to get Pétain out of there. It looks like Pétain's getting away. Use your eagle vision to find him before the Templars do. Pétain must be hiding around here somewhere.
Well, what can I do for you?
Pétain eventually joined the assassins. Nice rescue.
협동 미션. 먹이 사슬. 템플 기사단의 식량을 사재기하려는 음모를 조사하는 중 테르아뉴 드 메리쿠르의 소식이 끊겼습니다. 그녀를 찾고 식량 공급을 확보하는 데 도움을 주세요.
Paris, 1792. The city is starving.
Red, please. Get back! Get back!
Food was coming into Paris and then somehow disappearing on its way to the market.
Let's go!
Templars. Fortunately, someone decided to follow the food chain.
Here, hold it up, Boris. Give it to me.
Théroigne de Méricourt, taking matters into her own hands.
Let's tell the royals that our families must eat too.
The demonstration started out peaceful, but became violent as people got desperate.
Let's kill these bastards!
Paris turned on itself. Citizens rioted, accusing merchants of hoarding food.
All I had to do was guide.
The riots kept the people angry and the city unstable. Exactly what the Templars wanted. Find AmeriCorps and secure the food supply. AmeriCorps sent the assassins a message, but she went after the Templars alone. You need to catch up to her.
There's a woman running around in a man's coat.
Probably just some nutter.
We still don't want her in here.
I think AmeriCorps dropped this. She's probably nearby.
헤라 안유로부터 온 메시지. 식량을 찾았습니다. 5에 있습니다.
That's it. I've got AmeriCorps' location.
헤라 안유로부터 온 메시지. 오르드리가 제가 그들을 맡겠습니다. 테라 안유.
Hey, what are you doing in here?
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you too, gentlemen.
You're going to regret coming in here.
Not as much as you are.
Hold it, you!
Well, you've arrived just in time. Well, that was unfortunate. The bastards found me as I was trying to get out. Now they'll be watching for us. It means we have to move quickly. I've been tracing this group for more than a month. They've been stealing carts all over the countryside. People are saying the farmers are hoarding food and fixing prices, but it's not them. The National Assembly wouldn't believe me when I said there was something else at work. They tried setting a grain price to solve the problem, but I've got the name of the woman behind it all. Madame Flavigny. Supposedly, she's a couturière with a shop in Leal. She's not a couturière. I'm glad someone is finally taking an interest in helping. I can't take down all of her agents by myself. You can start helping me with the guards over there. Take them out quietly. We don't need to draw more attention than we already have.
All right, sneaky assassin time. Take out the guards as quietly as you can.
I thought for sure they'd spot you. Nice work. Take them out quietly. I need to make sure that food gets back to the people. You'll find Flavigny and her thugs in the marketplace. Good luck.
Looks like Flavigny isn't here yet. I'd start by shutting down some of her pals.
These prices are terrible. I'm sorry, but that problem's getting a steady supply. You're kidding. You think I can pay that much? You boys I'll slay every last one of you!
All done. Time to get out of there. Nice work. AmeriCorps will make sure this food gets to those who need it.
지옥의 기계. 나폴레옹이 오페라 극장에 입장할 때 왕당파 세력들이 그를 암살하고자 합니다. 암살자들이 개입하여 그의 목숨을 구하고 음모 가담자들을 제거합니다.
Turn those carts around. Bonaparte will be passing this way.
You don't say.
Our Lord and Savior himself.
Yes, mustn't be late for the damned opera. The war doesn't even start until the 5th act.
Napoleon Bonaparte, soon to be Emperor of France. But tonight, it's the opera. Napoleon's claim to fame was using cannons on the streets of Paris.
Fire!
Long live the king!
Outnumbered 6-1, he crushed royalist forces marching on the National Convention.
Take your positions.
The surviving royalists are going to attempt an attack on Napoleon. The centerpiece is a giant improvised explosive device lovingly known as the Machine Infernale. Protect Napoleon from the royalist threat. The assassins need you to keep Napoleon alive and the royalists out of power. You can start by taking out the snipers along Napoleon's route.
Is that your
Whoa, someone shot at the bomb from across the street. Head over there and look for more information. Okay, we found a name. Now we just need to find out where he's hiding. The information we found came from a local address. Head there and see what you can find. Nice work. Time to get out of here. I think we can let the gendarmes take it from here.
오스트리아의 음모. 오스트리아 군대는 이제 곧 파리에 진군할 예정이며 시내는 패닉에 빠졌습니다. 대담성을 외치는 당통의 감동적인 연설은 병력을 결집시켰습니다만 파리는 오스트리아 첩자로부터 내부에서도 위협을 받고 있습니다. 그들의 계획을 좌절시키세요.
Paris, 1792, and Austria's knocking at the door.
You're late.
I was dodging patrols. Danton gave quite the speech. We should return to Austria as soon as possible.
Then why not stay as my guest? Traitor.
George Danton, a revolutionary leader with a leaky ship. Danton and Robespierre were the big daddies of the French Revolution. A revolution about to be crushed by an Austrian army with spies all over Paris. The assassins knew there was a spy master pulling the strings. The spy master was funneling information on Paris's defenses to the Austrians.
King Louis will be back in Versailles within a week. Over my dead body.
Danton rallied Paris against the Austrian threat, so he's a target. You need to protect Danton, then take down the spy master.
You're just in time. Hold them off while I find a way out of here. Is there no way out of here? Oh, what's made a breather?
Time. The spies are sending information to Austria. You need to find them before they meet their couriers.
All right, let's grab those documents. These documents were sent by the Comte de Gambay. Infiltrate his house, then take out the Count and his accomplices. That's all of them. Okay, time to get out of there. Paris's secrets are safe from the Austrians. Well done.
협동 미션 당통의 희생. 조르주 당통은 국가의 반역자로 무고하게 기소되어 단두대에 보내졌습니다. 그의 친구의 죽음으로는 만족하지 못한 로베스피에르는 당통의 친구들에게까지 협박을 하기 시작했습니다.
Paris, 1794. Every day is execution day.
You follow us shortly, Robespierre? Your house shall be beaten down and sowed with salt.
George Danton, hero of the revolution, and he's headed to the guillotine. Danton's real crime was pissing off this guy, Maximilien Robespierre, father of the terror.
Give me that.
Danton's friends printed an article comparing Robespierre to a bloodthirsty dictator. The truth hurts.
It's not my usual taste. But as a man of state, you get used to dealing with rats.
My old friend. You are an enemy of the state. Look what Alvrio found among your papers.
Danton's private letters. It's not enough to arrest Danton. Robespierre is going to kill his friends, too. Rescue Danton, then get to his friends. Danton's already been taken to the guillotine. You've got a few minutes before he's executed, but I'd get a move on.
The people support you, Danton!
I knew you would try to rescue me, but I have to die today. Robespierre's reputation will die with me. I do have a request. Robespierre's stolen my personal letters. He will use them to arrest my friends. I need you to find my friends and get the letters if you can.
Personally, I'd have taken the rescue. But Danton's made the call. Let's go get his friends.
No one had helped me. Thank you so much. So?
All clear here. But Danton has allies who weren't in that crowd. Find them. You don't have much time. Now we need to get those letters. I'm thinking Robespierre's house is a good bet.
Our citizen Robespierre seemed distracted to you.
It's those letters he took from Danton. I imagine he's not pleased with what he's reading.
Nice work. Time to get out of there. Dan.
자코뱅의 습격. 로베스피에르가 죽었고 자코뱅파는 테르아뉴드 메리쿠르드로부터 도망치고 있습니다. 그들의 은신처에 잠입하여 동포시대의 배후에 있었던 정치 지도자들을 제거하십시오.
Jacobins! It is your turn to bleed!
Erwin de Maricourt, a revolutionary out for revenge.
We declare the rights of man, but what of women?
Robespierre names you an enemy of the Republic, harlot. You have no rights!
Jacobins had it in for Maricourt. Whipped her to within an inch of her life.
The terror ends tonight!
Save a bullet for yourself!
And pray you have better aim than Robespierre.
This is what's left of the Jacobins, the radical party behind the Reign of Terror. Hasn't been there a week. Maximilien Robespierre, Jacobin leader, died the day before.
Tunnel's ready.
Good.
The Jacobins are making their last stand here and plan to flee Paris. Infiltrate the Jacobin hideout and end the Reign of Terror. The Jacobin Club is too well guarded. Maricourt will get cut to pieces unless you thin the ranks.
My thanks, but I ask you for another favor. Find their escape tunnels and kill the Jacobins before they escape.
Shit, there's more upstairs. You've got to find the entrance to the tunnels. Get down into those tunnels and take out the Jacobin leaders.
Are we going west?
I heard we're going to Normandy, then across the channel.
I guess we will find out soon.
아, 내가 말했.
Bitch Maricourt is at our heels. I can't believe those idiots couldn't keep that scum at bay. I don't need excuses. I need to get out of this tomb. We need to move.
Good work. You got him. Time to get out of these sewers. The Jacobins never did regain power in France. The assassins can take some credit for that.
협동 민심, 정치적 박해. 지롱드파는 로베스피에르와 그의 협력자들과의 경쟁이 정점에 이르렀습니다. 지롱드파는 자택 구금을 당했습니다만 그들이 재판을 받고 궁극적으로는 사형 집행을 댈 수 있도록 투옥을 위한 계획이 진행 중입니다. 지롱드파에게 경고하여 그들이 파리에서 벗어날 수 있도록 도와주세요.
Danton was right. Leave everything.
Going on holiday?
Francois Henriot, Jacobin goon, cleaning political house. The Girondists opposed the bloodbath Robespierre unleashed on Paris.
We Girondists believe it is not the role of this body to condemn men to death.
Robespierre wasn't into diverse viewpoints. He put out a warrant for the arrest of every Girondist.
My old friend, you must be mad! You can't sick this butcher on deputies of the convention! Get up!
George Danton took a huge risk opposing Robespierre.
My brothers in the convention will speak out against you.
Find that difficult without their heads. Go! Get the rest of these traitors!
Help the Girondists escape. The Girondists need to be ready to escape. Warn as many as you can that Henriot's on his way.
Venez m'espionner? Je le savais.
I'd hoped it wouldn't come to this. Thank you.
Robespierre's gone too far. I'll wait for the chance to leave.
Not bad, but you're out of time. Now you need to distract the guards to help the Girondists get away. Head to the Bastille. Those wood piles would make a perfect fire, and in my experience, nothing draws attention like a fire. Nice work. The Girondists will be waiting at the arsenal. Meet them there and smuggle them out of Paris. The Girondists are hiding in the sewers under the building. They'll probably need some help getting out.
오늘도 고기가 많네.
You've saved us. Thank you.
You have our thanks. Thank you for your kindness.
Please, thank Danton for his help. I never thought we'd get away. Thank you.
Looks like the coast is clear, so they should be safe now. Nice work.
과격파 미치광이 신부 자크르와 그의 추종자들인 과격파가 파리에 더욱 큰 혼돈을 일으키고 템플 기사단에게 이용되고 있습니다. 룰을 처치하여 위협을 제거하십시오.
I've decided, child, to hear your confession.
Thank you, Father. As I protect you on Earth, may you protect me in the afterlife.
You think you protect me? Who will protect you?
That's Jack Rue, basically the angriest priest in history.
Kill the food hoarders!
He was extreme, too extreme for Robespierre even. As bad as the Reign of Terror was, Rue would have taken things to a whole new level. Templars kept Rue in their back pocket for when Robespierre fell.
I'm running out of guards, Rue.
Those assassins will be coming back for me.
We're counting on it. Stretch your legs. Tomorrow you lead the Terror in a new direction.
Make sure your masters hold up their end of the bargain.
They always do.
Some assassins already failed once trying to kill Rue. We think they were captured. Find them, and then finish the job. If the assassins are alive, they never left the asylum. Check the list of prisoners and try to find them. Looks like the assassins are still alive, and they're being held in the prison. You want to free them before things get too crazy.
Pipe down! If I have to stay down here much longer, you'll have to lock me in those cells soon.
You and me both, brother.
Brother, over here. Free me, please.
Okay, initiates, that's one assassin free.
Get back to work!
Just rest in a moment.
I hear Rue's out of his cell. Want him to see you slacking?
Brother, free me. Unlock my cell, and I can aid you.
Two free.
Arno? Is that you? Quickly, unlock my cell.
Okay, all the assassins are freed. You're clear to take out Rue. You just need to find him. There's Rue. Looks like he's making the rounds before he leaves the grounds. Get him before he makes it to his carriage. All right, Rue is dead. Now get out of there. The Templars just lost another weapon in the fight for the revolution. Good work.
움직이는 미라보. 미라보는 대중적으로 모욕을 당했고 템플 기사단은 조직이 죽은 미라보와 같이 몰락하기를 바라고 있습니다. 방테온 아래에 있는 암살자 무덤으로부터 미라보의 유물을 회수하십시오.
This mob is after a dead man.
Mirabeau the traitor!
Mirabeau, fallen leader of the Republic and of the Assassin Brotherhood, has been publicly disgraced. Negotiating with the king was a dangerous play, but Mirabeau wanted a peaceful revolution. He paid for it with his life and was given a proper assassin burial. His remains were placed in the sacred pantheon. Until Robespierre exposed his collusion with the king. Now these fanatics want him removed.
I want every door, ledge, and entrance covered. Nobody gets in.
If the mob gets Mirabeau's relics, the secrecy of the Brotherhood is at risk. Beat them to it, and move Mirabeau's relics to a safe location. The secret crypt is hidden in the Pantheon's lower levels. Get inside and take a look around. Okay, careful now. The Templars and their thugs must be crawling all over the place looking for Mirabeau's secret crypt.
They'd better hurry up down there.
Relax.
National Guard is gonna be here soon, and I want to be gone by then. What is taking so long?
I don't know. Haven't heard anything.
I'm tired of waiting around up here. That crowd's getting restless.
I'm not afraid of a couple of peasants.
Think the men up front can keep the crowd at bay?
Stop worrying.
What did Mirabeau do, anyways?
They caught him making peace with the king.
No wonder they're pissed.
Must be well hidden, whatever they're looking for down there.
Mirabeau had powerful friends.
So do we.
Time to find the assassin crypt. You'll have to use Eagle Vision to open it.
What are we looking for anyways? Something that matches those rings.
Don't see anything.
See anything?
This is a fool's errand.
Keep looking.
Rotate the rings using the pedestals so the symbols you found point towards the crypt. You'll see where if you look on the rings. They didn't make it easy, did they? Time to get out of there with the relics before backup arrives.
What do you suppose they wanted down here? Who knows?
The cavalry has arrived. Looks like you're gonna have to sneak past the whole National Guard. Okay, next time maybe they should put Mirabeau's relics someplace a little safer.
토너먼트 혁명 정부의 군사 쿠데타를 벌이기 위해서 템플 기사단이 마르코트 장군을 이용하고 있습니다. 마르코트 장군과 그의 음모 가담자들을 암살하십시오.
(1793) The French army is looking for a few good men.
Is that a sword you're holding, boy, or a spade? Perhaps farming would be a wiser vocation.
General Marcourt butchered people all over France in the name of liberty. Templars love this guy. The revolution wasn't moving quickly enough for Marcourt and his Templar conspirators.
Or Demolay.
So they planned a military coup. What Marcourt didn't know was that one of his Templar conspirators wasn't a Templar at all. Alexander Dumas, military hero of the New Republic, friend of the Brotherhood. Dumas was hardcore. A war hero that stood alone against entire battalions. Napoleon compared him to a Roman hero. The tournament is Marcourt's play to recruit the best and brightest for his coup. Dumas' counter is to invite the assassins to compete. The winners of the tournament get to meet Marcourt in person. Win the tournament and kill the Templar conspirators.
Think you have what it takes, citizens? Step up and test your mettle.
You're not getting into that tournament without letters of permission. You can find some nearby, but they won't be easy to get. That's the last letter. Head over to the first event. Time for a little parkour demonstration. I want to see how far you can push it.
Palace Guard, here to compete. Do our city proud, citizens. Remember, you must collect the flags quickly to qualify for the next event. Begin! The team from Paris has passed the obstacle course. Time for the duel.
No surprise you smoked the competition in a climbing contest. But Marcourt's looking for fighters. Let's give him what he wants.
Combatants, we are ready to begin. While we are testing your skill at combat, try not to kill each other. Save your blades and bullets for the enemy.
Okay, looks like you need to raise your team's flag while the other team tries to stop you. Good luck.
Everybody ready! On guard!
됐다. 이거.
Nice. Time to get to Marcourt. Talk to Dumas over there, and he'll take you past the guards.
Congratulations, citizens! You have fought bravely. Follow me, warriors, and you will receive your honors. Seeing you fight reminds me of my days in the Free Legion. Good. The guards can't hear us now. It seems you were the right choice for our little plot. Marcourt is in there with some of his associates, and he doesn't suspect anything. This traitor needs to be removed, for the safety of the revolution.
These are the Parisians we've been hearing so much about. Come forward, citizens. I'd like to shake your hand. We need men like you, citizens, in the French army. The revolution is in danger, but not from its foreign enemies. The politicians of France have put our government on the wrong course. Strong men like us must correct that course.
That's a wrap. Probably time to get out of there. The revolution is safer with Marcour gone. Nice work.
여성들의 행진. 프랑스는 굶주리고 있으며 파리의 여성들은 문제들을 스스로 해결하고자 합니다. 루이 16세에게 시민들의 목소리가 전달되게끔 파리를 떠나는 여성들의 진군을 보호하십시오.
$17.89. Paris is starving, and the price of bread just tripled. Working-class women are about to change the course of the revolution.
Mind your business, sweetheart.
And you mind yours, citizen.
Caroline de Méricourt. She was the 18th century Joan of Arc. And she didn't take no for an answer.
That bounty could feed 100 starving poor. Or one nobleman.
Villainous whore! Find a brothel and make yourself useful!
While Méricourt was fighting to keep Paris fed, Antoinette and the royals were throwing parties.
Bring us more of this cake.
Let's tell the royals that our families must eat too.
For the Templars, this march isn't about bread, it's about royal blood.
Blood!
This bread march really ignites the revolution. Protect it and keep it peaceful. Okay, initiates. Keep Méricourt and her Amazon alive. Powerful people don't want this march to happen.
We must march to Versailles!
Heads up, initiates. Check the roof for snipers. You have to take out the gatehouse captains, or this march will never make it out of Paris.
Citizens, we rally to be heard by the king. We do not want violence. We want the king to see how his citizens live. We speak for the hungry. We speak for the shivering and the featuring for Paris. We rally to be heard by the king.
하나도 다 나타났어.
Nice one, initiates. The gatehouses are clear. Of course. The last line of defense. Fucking cannons. Get over the wall and spike the cannons before the crowd breaks through the gate. And that's the last cannon. Méricourt leads this march all the way to Versailles. Nice work.
마지막 의식. 혁명군의 세금으로 받은 돈을 습격자들로부터 보호하십시오.
The funeral procession moves to the center of town today.
It will be simple. We attack, they die, we're rich.
I'm not certain. Something doesn't sit right with me.
Perhaps that whore from last night.
You should trust his instincts. Where did he get explosives? This isn't a simple attack.
Let's head to Paris.
그래서 한번 리프레시를 한번.
Finally, we can leave this wretched city. What did Rousseau have in mind when he lived in this rat hole?
You bloody moderates are obstructing the course of liberty.
11조 템플 기사단. 템플 기사단이 노트르담을 약탈하여 유물들을 사립병원 아래에 있는 하수도를 통해 밀수하고 있습니다. 유물들을 되찾으십시오.
The Hotel Dieu, the oldest hospital in Paris. Centuries older than the famous Notre Dame Cathedral, which is down the street. Hospitals, as we know them, haven't exactly been invented yet, so you're more likely to get sick inside than to leave cured. The Templars are using the building's sewers to smuggle out artifacts they stole from Notre Dame. Go in and get the goods.
지하 무덤 습격자. 템플 기사단이 훔친 유물들을 생제르맹-데 프레스도원에 숨기고 있습니다. 조직은 당신이 유물들을 되찾길 바라고 있습니다.
The Saint-Germain-des-Prés Abbey. Pretty swanky. This was founded in the 6th century, which means it existed centuries before France was even a thing. Of course, once the revolution happened, churches weren't super popular, so the abbey was ransacked and turned into a warehouse. The Templars took advantage of this and stole some valuable artifacts. You need to get them back.
연애 궁전. 유물들을 숨기기 위해 왕궁을 이용하고 있습니다. 유물들을 회수하십시오.
This is the Palais Royal. It used to belong to the king's brother, but he's turned it into Revolutionary Party Central, known for its theaters, cafes, gambling dens, and prostitution. Ooh la la. All the activity was a great cover for a Templar smuggling operation. You need to get in and grab the treasures they've stolen.
Aurait-il perdu l'esprit? Le prix du sang que réclame la nation! Tu vas te laisser faire?
왕족, 총, 그리고 돈. 왕당파들이 이 버려진 오텔 파티큘리에를 쿠데타를 위한 본부로 이용하고 있습니다. 그들의 돈과 총을 훔쳐 쿠데타를 막아야 합니다.
The Marais District. Beautiful mansions, wide gardens, and the place to live if you were the Parisian upper crust. Then the revolution happened. Some of these mansions were taken over by the government. Some were abandoned. This one was occupied by royalists stockpiling guns and money for a coup attempt. Cut their funding. We rejigged this a bit, so it's a bit more of a training run. And I put in a few extra chests. You need to find the right one. That's the one.
밀수업자의 낙원. 밀수업자들이 생마르셀 지구의 빈민가를 이용하여 그들의 범죄를 덮으려고 하고 있습니다. 그들이 파리 밖으로 옮기려고 하는 국보를 회수하십시오.
The St. Marcel district, full of tanneries and slaughterhouses. The real estate prices are low, and the stench is high. Nobody comes here if they can avoid it. That makes it a hotbed for shady dealings. Case in point, one of the local tanneries is smuggling out state treasures marked as shoe leather. Find the stolen goods. Rebecca and I thought you'd like a challenge. You need to find the right chest before you can get the loot. Nice work.
고대 역사, 템플 기사단이 마들렌 성당 아래에서 첫 문명 유물을 발견했습니다. 지역에 잠입하여 유물들을 찾으십시오.
That's La Madeleine, one of Paris's many churches. It's currently under construction, meaning it's closed, but we've spotted the Templars going in and out of the building. Seems they found a first civilization site underneath the church, and the artifacts are being hidden in these houses. You need to get the artifacts. More assassins, more loot. Well, actually all but one are fake. You need to find the right one. Go!
그냥 싸워.
You got the goods.
박물관 소유입니다. 귀족들이 릭상부르궁에 훔친 미술품들을 쌓아두고 있습니다. 그 미술품들은 민중의 것입니다. 성에 잠입하여 진짜 미술품들을 회수하십시오.
That's Luxembourg Palace. Before the revolution, it was Paris's first museum. The artwork inside was supposed to be transferred to the Louvre, but some of it went missing. It seems the local nobility kept it for their own personal stash. Find the artwork and get it out. The assassins will return it to the Louvre. I'm ratcheting up the difficulty for this. Think of it as training. You need to find where the loot's hidden first. Goods recovered.
성스러운 돌림판. 민병대가 왕의 값진 보물을 약탈했으며 이제 이를 팔아 넘기려 하고 있습니다. 더 늦기 전에 수도원에서 보물을 훔쳐내십시오. 이 동기화가 메모리를 초기화시킬 것입니다. 보상을 극대화하기 위해 아무에게도 들키지 마십시오.